Now next, after completing your both spatial domain and frequency domain, now we'll talk another topic which is very important, that is known as image restoration. We have talked about its filter in smoothing operation as well as in sharpening operation. I have told you about the filters if you remember, but we will go into the details about what is the meaning of restoration and how those filters can be helpful for restoration. Now the point is this: restoration means you have your image, but that image is already been corrupted by some kind of disturbances. What could be the disturbances? One of the popular disturbances in image acquisition or transmission or for processing is nothing. It's basically known as noise. So noise is one of the popular, you can say, image degraded or degradation, image degradation entity. So noise is one of the popular degradation entity. Because of the noise, either during acquisition process, either through sensor or camera or any other thing you are acquiring satellites, you are acquiring your image, some kind of degradation appears during the processing of your image also, and once you are transmitting your image. For any kind of activity that you are doing over image, some kind of noise by default enters and it makes your original image degraded in nature. Till now we have seen about image enhancement techniques for spatial and frequency domain, but those enhancement techniques are only applicable once you do not have any idea about what kind of images are there and you are trying to process it and make it to little bit better. This kind of approaches, image restoration kind of approaches, is quite useful in a situation where you want to get back your original image which has been degraded just because of some kind of noise. We are not enhancing our image, but we are trying to retrieve back our original image which has been degraded because of what? Because of noise. So that is the reason this topic is known as image restoration techniques. So you should know what kind of filters you already we have seen the filters. If some Gaussian noise is present, what filter is popular? If some other kind of noise is present, what filter is important for smoothing operation? Because filters is, again, if a noise is present, you can apply either spatial filter or frequency domain filter. But how basically noise is affecting our original image, how degradation models is affecting us, so that we can get back our original image, we will see just now. Okay, so if you see about this thing, so noise is one of the major component for degradation of the thing and degraded image. Now biggest point is that in this you know about the noise. If you are trying to restore your original image, you should know the nature of your noise and what type of noise it is which is present in my image. And how do you know what type of image is there, what type of noise is present in image? Simply by plotting histogram of that image. If you are plotting the histogram and looking into the graph, you can judge, you can better decide what kind of noise is present in the our generated image. So based on the probability density function or histogram, you can say, okay, based on the probability density function or histogram, you can say what type of noise is there. First point I think is clear to you. How do you identify in a given image if which has already been degraded, what kind of degradation has been done and who has done this? So which thing has done this or who has done this? First of things we will find out what type of noise is present there. How do you find out that kind of noise? By plotting its probability density function, or you can say histogram representation of that particular image. If you are plotting that image, looking into the image or histogram, you can identify based on the distribution of the component of the pixels in the image, you can identify that this is that kind of image. And now once you have identified your image, now you can apply the different kind of, you can say, if you want to do smoothing process, you know, if Gaussian noise is present, what filter is we can use. So now you can, once you have identified your noise, you can now decide which kind of filter you can use. either for smoothing or for sharpening, which kind of filter you can use. Very popular filter that we have discussed in the topic for image restoration. We have already discussed this topic in smoothing filters in spatial domain. If you see that video, you will get all things are there. What I have told you for smoothing filters in spatial domain, you can see the video in the middle of the video. You will find that I have told you two different kind of filters. One is known as linear filter and another is known as non-linear filter or order statistics filter. And these were the topics already we have covered. That is the part of image restoration, because the filters that we have discussed there, they are now can be used here also. So linear filter, we have talked about what? Mean filter, or that is known as arithmetic mean filter. That is already given there. Arithmetic mean filter means what? That is also known as box filter. Another filter in linear we have talked about weighted average filter. Similarly, for non-linear filters or order statistics filter, we know about max filter, mean filter, median filter. One or two more filter I will tell you here. But most of the filters of image restorations we have already discussed in smoothing filters lectures in spatial domain video. You can see from there everything we have covered along with the numerical, how to average it and everything we have done there. Okay, so this point we have already covered here. Only one thing, so this topics has already been covered there. Only just today I wanted to tell you what is the meaning of restoration, how restoration is different from enhancement, and how do you judge what kind of noise is present, and what are the popular noise type. That I will tell you right now. What are the popular noise type? And once you know about the type of the noise, you know about the filter. If this noise is present, which filter is important, or which filter I can use to get rid of from this noise. Okay, so I will just tell you different types of popular noise and its probability density function also, to judge about how basically you can restore your model from your degraded image. So if you talk about noise model, then in noise model you know about from where noise can appear in your image. You know about acquisition, during transmission, during processing, through sensor, through electric circuits which is flowing let's say in the neighborhood, or through magnetic field. There are a lot of source through which a noise can be generated, but we are not going into detail of that. But whatever the kind of noise is there depends on its probability density function you have found in your image. You can decide what kind of filter you can use to restore it into its original form. So first of all, here we will see about what are the different types of noise that could hamper our image. Popular type, although there are so many kind of noise, but you should know some popular type. First is known as Gaussian noise, and from the book you can see all its plotting and all. What is the nature of Gaussian noise, how it is represented mathematically, that you can see. Very simple equation. If Gaussian noise is there, what it can impact, what is its nature, what is its equation, and how to plot it. Okay, that thing you can see. But here right now I am telling you about what the different popular noise that can occur in your image. So Gaussian noise is very important. How does it come into your image? It normally comes through your electric circuits. Electric circuit based, you can say, noise is generating what? It is generating your Gaussian noise. Some electronic devices running in the neighborhood, it can also create that thing. Sensor noise. So electronic devices noise. Okay, sensor noise, you can say sensor data due to poor. Your sensor you have fixed, but it has not you can say captured properly all the pixels. So sensor captures data, they normally you can say contains Gaussian noise. And if you can say you are capturing something, capturing some images, and their temperature is very high. Okay, just because of temperature also, high temperature, low lights, all those factors can create what kind of noise? Gaussian noise. So Gaussian noise is very popular noise in you can say noise models, or a different kind of noise. Second is known as relay. Second type is known as relay noise, and it normally comes in a range images. And range images are nothing, they are the images you can understand for right now. It's a satellite images you are containing. In satellite images, these kind of noises are very much popular. And third kind of, you can say, images noise is known as experimental. What is this term known as? Experimental and gamma noise. Gamma factor you know about, but experimental and gamma noise is also very popular. So experimental and gamma noise is very much popular once you are capturing something through laser lights. Laser lights, normally you can say laser imaging techniques, just like we do in medicals also. So laser imaging technique or laser lights normally create what kind of noise? Experimental and gamma noise. Impulse noise is also one of the popular, you can say, noise type, impulse noise, and this is only because of faulty switching. Okay, spike kind of things you can show. So electrical circuit is there and fault switches are there, and you captured something and this kind of things have come to your image. So impulse is also one more type. Uniform noise is also one of, you can say, popular type in your image. So 4 or 5 types I have told you. You can see from other literature also what the different kinds of noise which may reach, you can say, degrade your model. Now question here comes, if model has been already been degraded, how to design a model which can restore our, you can say, original image. So now let's see one diagram, how basically we are doing it. How basically we are doing it to restore our original image which has been degraded. So basically nothing, you have your function of xy, okay, and this function of xy has been degraded, let's say, because of some degraded model. So this is known as degradation function. Modeling, if you are doing it, so it's known as degradation function, and that is denoted normally by h. And degradation function along with some modeling techniques were there just because of that entity along with the presence of noise. And this noise, presence of noise, and noise is normally denoted by eta function. Let's say eta of xy. Along with this identity function over your f of xy is generating an image which is a degraded image, and that is denoted by, let's say, g of x comma y. Now on this degraded g of x comma y, what you will do? You will apply your restoration model. And what is the restoration model? By applying some kind of filters and all. Okay, and once you are applying the filters and all, you will get back your original image. In restoration model, you will identify what? You will identify what kind of noise is there based on the function, a probability density function, and depends on the noise, you will apply that kind of filter, and once you are applying that kind of filter, you will get back your original image. So that is all about your noise model. So normally noise model is represented like this, and by default this noise, if this is, you can say, spatial domain, if you are solving about it in a spatial domain, your noise type normally we see as a additive noise. What kind of noise we are looking into the concept? Additive noise which has been appeared. And if you are working in a frequency domain, for frequency domain you try to improve what kind of noise? If my image is, let's say, blurred, so if image is blurred, you will try frequency domain based filter, let's say. And if noise, mostly type of the noise is additive in nature, salt and pepper noise or whatever noise I have told you, you normally use filters in spatial domain that we have already discussed. So this is all about the basics of different kind of noise models, different kind of noise, how to restore it. Filters we have already seen, two kind of filter, linears and non-linear. Non-linear is order statistics, linears you know about. So these things are half of the, you can say, restoration models we have covered till now. One more thing I will tell you, what kind of graph you can get in your probability density function that can give you an idea that this is my that kind of noise. Let's say I am getting a graph like this. Simply you are representing like this and you are getting like this. Okay, you have represented your image with the noise and you got a graph like this. Looking into the graph, you can say what kind of image noise present is there. Exponential image noise is there. If Gaussian noise is there, so very popular function of probability density function, if you know, even in every mathematical model, that a Gaussian model, and that is uniform probability density model. Okay, so Gaussian noise is roughly represented like, let's say, this. So half of the portion will be like this, you can see, and this middle point is known as mu, and mu of sigma will be this side and mu plus sigma will be of this side. This kind of structure is there, and this is my Gaussian probability density function will be represented like this. Okay, so this kind of image if you are getting after plotting and all of your degraded image, you can simply identify, okay, Gaussian noise is present in my image, so I need to apply filters which can remove this, so restore my original image. So this kind of images, you can say, this kind of PDF function you can see from any book, that's already given along with the noise type, and based on these filters, this specification, you can apply particular, you can say, filters. We'll see more filters in coming lectures, but for basics of your basic filters in noise model, different kind of noise models we have covered till this point.